Here we go. Another commentary hockey game. I'm going to tell you up front, a lot of goals, and pretty much most of them are my fault. But let's watch it anyways. Great play here, but the D also does a great play of cutting off that pass. Again, D does a good job getting that ball, and another one getting the ball out, but it's cut off. Now here, you've got your shooter off to the right. He's empty. No one's covering him. I got lucky that I saw him. Here comes another shot. Now this is another open player. No one's covering him. Good shot on net. D does a clear. Now the defense did a pretty decent job today. Goaltender did not, but there's going to be some moments. D does a great job right here. He's pushing him to the outside. Does an excellent job of keeping him off angle. Now, shooter's in the slot. He's completely open. This guy's going to be scoring all day. Managed to see it. I got a piece of it. Here's another good moment here. The D gets in the way of that shot. That stick keeps it off the track to the net. Now, again, shooter's open, but the defense gets a good handle on it, puts a stick in front of it. Defense, it bounces over his stick. Poor play by the goaltender here. I'm looking at the shooter to the right. I should just be focusing on the shooter to the left. Great pass, but a great stop here by the defenseman in the middle. He cuts off that pass. That was a surefire goal if he wasn't there. Game's tied. He splits the defense, speed, but I had angle on that shot. I think the D did a good job of at least distracting him. Here you're going to see the defense again, pushing him to the outside. Push. Excellent play. So this first period was solid. The defense was all over it. They were moving their feet. I could see the ball pretty well because there were some open lanes and I could look through here. You see I'm trying to find the ball. Can't find it. Goes over me. We're lucky on that one. Here we start the second period. Now this is not going to look pretty for me. I'm already down. No good reason to be down there. No good reason. That ball's behind the net. I know I am down because there's a guy in front of me I see coming in, so I'm getting ready for a pass shot. But should have covered that bouncing ball. Again, big rebound, and he gets the shot again. Rebounds is a big part of the game here with ball hockey. You've got to control the rebounds. I did not. That is just a terrible play by me. I am not even looking because I am distracted by the guy who's off to my right. I didn't seal that corner. I'm also worried about that shot angle being, he's got a snipe shot, so that shot being wide, he could have gone in on my stick side too. Some good play by White, some good passing. D is doing its best here and does a great job of keeping him off the ball. Now the problem's going to be, you're going to see the forward doesn't come back. There's 3 whites and 2 darks here. What is this guy doing? He needs to drop down and take somebody. White has control of the ball. I'm screened, they get the shot, but luckily our D is perfectly in the slot and keeps it out of the net. Here you have a shooter coming down the right side, completely empty. No one's covering him. And of course he gets the an easy goal. Now look, we just had a terrible line change there because he's empty, and behind him here we have a forward coming on doing nothing. And in the slot, in the blue, there's another forward running back. No one came back when the actual original shooter was coming down. This is just goalie not being good, didn't seal that, assumed it was going to be a potential pass right here, and then by the time you realize it's not, you're double stepping over. It was just terrible. That looked awful. This is starting to look like a rampage by White. again, makes the stop, but big rebound, and they get the goal. I will say, I did see him coming in. I know he's there, and I'm really just assuming he's going to take the shot. I am not sliding over, as you can see here. I'm ready for that shot. So I'll get the shot, but I did not get up quick enough for this rebound. I don't blame the D on that. That's just a good goal. Another terrible transition here from the bench. He comes on, and there is no reason to come on. We already have 5 players. Then he goes back off. And now, look at this situation. We have 3 guys down low, but this guy in white is open. The forward doesn't come back. This defender has to come off the potential shooter and slide into the slot to take him. Leaves that shooter space in the middle to move over. He gets a clean shot. Remember, he's been scoring all day. We can't be doing that. Some good play by D here, but again, terrible change. Who knows what's going on there. We are now shorthanded. We have 4 players on. He's open in the slot. These 2 forwards are really doing nothing at this point. They're watching. And it's going to cut to the middle. As he cuts to the middle and nobody's there, obviously, he's going to score. That was just a period to forget. 8-1. We're starting the 3rd period, but here's where it changes, folks.
Why do we force? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
Third period. Dark starts a comeback. Now, unfortunately, white is still pretty aggressive, but Dark D is doing a good job. You see there the clear. But in this situation, you'll see right here, you've got 2 shooters on the wings. No one's covering them. The guy in the slot who has the ball, there's 2 guys on him, but those 2 guys are screening the goalie. Not great. Here we're seeing the comeback trail. I would give credit to Dark for doing a much better job on defense here in this 3rd period. Here you can see they're pushing him, keeping this shooter on the outside, getting to the slots, getting to the guys on top. Really good there, block. Now, unfortunately, they leave this shooter all open. Again, goalie did not seal the corner. I did not get over. I honestly didn't have time. That happens fast in real time. It looks slow here, but that's just a good goal. How off angle. I mean, that guy, that was an amazing goal. Now, is this offside or not? I'll be honest with you, I called it offside. Here, the guy on the right has not crossed the blue. The guy on the left is well over the blue. You can't decide. I've already decided for you, though. That was offside. Dark continues to come back. But you know what? Sometimes you get the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. And here, today, I let the bear get me. I thought I had angle on that shot. I was just too slow, went under my arm. My glove was hanging out too far. I got to tuck in that elbow. Just bad form. What can I say? But it's close. All right, why is this defender way off this shooter? No reason. Plenty of time he had to come in on that. And it was the white who had the ball. So there wasn't like it was a pass to him that was coming. D does a good job here of shutting down that corner and a good clear by defense. I decided to get off. I wasn't doing anything good anyways. And we scored. I take no credit for that goal. Empty net. There was about a minute and a half to go. Just ran out of time though. Big props to Dark for the comeback. And of course, White did an amazing job. I got smushed. You will not see this again. So if you want to see me get smushed, you just watch this one over and over, because I'm not letting that happen.